Hi everyone, Season here. Some of you are used to seeing me on Tuesday nights on Twitch for Season's Sunflower Hour, but I wanted to join you right now to kick off the opening ceremony for our Chicago mini walks to defeat ALS. I've already this year had the chance to get to know so many amazing walkers who have shared how the Walk to Defeat ALS shines a light on the ALS cause. It's clear how special the Walk to Defeat ALS is to members all across our chapter. We are so grateful that you're joining us this year for mini walks all across Chicagoland, and we can't wait to see everyone's joy, creativity, and passion during your mini walk. I'll be walking from Schaumburg. So let's get started with some music to lift our spirits. Here's Claire Kelly.
I had it all figured out, knew which road I would go down, thought I could do it all on my own, but then you came around. When fate has its way and things fall into place, all the plans you made don't make sense anymore. Honey, I am sure love was a good detour. Love was a good detour. I had the mountains on my mind, but I was supposed to find someone to share these moments with, someone to share this ride. When fate has its way and things fall into place, all the plans you made don't make sense anymore. Honey, I am sure the love was a good detour. The love was a good detour. All the beautiful places I've been, and all the dreams that I've been chasing, what would they mean if I hadn't taken the long way around? But I found you, but I found you. When fate has its way and things fall into place, all the plans you made don't make sense anymore. Honey, I am sure the love was a good detour. The love was a good detour.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What a whirlwind our walk program has been on since the beginning of last year. When we first started formulating what the Walk to Defeat ALS was going to look like in 2020, it was a big leap of faith. We had no way of knowing just how much you were going to step up and embrace the mini walk format. We were blown away and touched by your commitment to raising awareness and supporting our local ALS communities. So much so that the mini walks were seen as an example throughout our national association and even by other organizations. We proudly accepted the Program of the Year award by the Peer-to-Peer Professional Forum. So this is for you guys. This year, we've brought the walks to our neighborhoods again, and we're seeing even more creativity, determination, and passion. Thank you.
We are going to walk again, mainly in Frankfurt, except for the people that live too far away. They're going to go out and do their family thing wherever they're at. So that's going to be on the walk day on June 5th in the Chicago walk. So we will be out there, and then we'll probably, after last year's walk, we got together and just went and found an outdoor place to eat and hung around for a little bit. And then we went out and celebrated at my other sister's house. She kind of hosted us down. She has a little place down by the river, so we got to sit outside there. And Patrick was smiling down on us with the weather, of course, so we're counting on that again this year.
Sharing stories and spreading awareness has become so important to me, because while he might not be here with us, there is somebody who is still here with us. And that's who I want to fight for, is that person.
Good evening, Walk to Defeat ALS participants and all those tuning in. My name is Dave Rhodes, and I'm the Chief Nuclear Officer of Exelon Nuclear, and we are proud to be the presenting sponsor of the 2021 Walk to Defeat ALS. Exelon has been involved with the ALS Association for more than a decade, and throughout that time, we have met the most amazing people at the walks, golf outings, and more. Each of you motivate us to continue the fight, and we will not stop until we have a cure. I wish I was able to see you in person at Cantigny, but as you can imagine, the safety of those the ALS Association serves is of the utmost priority, and we are in full support of their decision to bring back the award-winning mini walks. Our employees enjoy being able to activate their superpowers and create a walk day experience custom to them. Whether you're walking around your block, throughout your neighborhood, at a park, or wherever it is you choose to participate, thank you for not backing down and bringing awareness to this disease. Team Exelon is ready to go, and I hope you are too. Have a great mini walk, and I look forward to seeing you in 2022.
Thank you for joining me today, Jumana. I want to ask you a couple questions about how our care services program has been doing since last year. So can you summarize how we have adapted our programming here at the ALS Association, Greater Chicago chapter, and how we've made it through the pandemic?
Yes, so it was not a very hard start for us, because we had been involved a little bit in the Zoom technology just before the pandemic hit, when nobody else had heard of what Zoom technology is. We had some experience with it. So when we heard that we're under lockdown, that same weekend, that support group we were able to switch to Zoom, which was not hard to do. And unfortunately, the individuals we served were very receptive and were very responsive, immediately adapted to the change as well. They also were great at embracing the new changes and the technology, and they responded to, like, home visits became virtual, and even clinic eventually followed suit. We even expanded our programs to include additional programs. We added 5 different programs this year as well. And the symposium, which was one of the largest education programs that we offer in the fall every year, we figured it wasn't going to happen in person, so we switched that as well to, we broke it down into quarterly, where we, instead of having just a couple of researchers come and share the work they do, we now are able to bring researchers on a quarterly basis, local and national, to share the work the great work that they're doing in a webinar platform. So we're very proud of the achievement that we have done so far.
It's wonderful that we can, like, keep updating our supporters and families when things change. Quarterly is great. I just really enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And I really enjoy that we were able to pivot the support groups like right away, as you said, to virtual, and all of our families hopped on board, and even, more started attending, which is great.
We're proud of our families that are able to adapt so quickly and able to join us. Some of those families could not do it before. They could not join because of accessibility or transportation issues. They are now able to come from the comfort of their own home.
So now that we are, trailing down towards the end of the pandemic, what does our future look like in terms of serving our pals and families?
Well, in everything we do in life, there are some silver lining. And in here, this showed us that, the fact that we are not driving everywhere, not spending half of our weeks on the road. So we are able to serve many more individuals living with ALS, and we're able to do more for them. And this technology that we are working with between telehealth and the Zoom technology that we are using, so it had allowed us to reach out to more individuals that we are serving now than we did before. So going forward, we're gonna use it smartly and in a hybrid form. And we're gonna continue to just expand those programs and mix and match, and just use it smartly. Of course, it's not one size fits all. We have to see, some areas in the underserved area that we are covering currently may not have the technology or access to broadband that others have. So we have to be smart about it and continue to serve as needed, basically.
Cool, because we will do whatever it takes.
We'll do whatever it takes.
What is your message to our walkers that are participating this year?
Well, we still have a lot to do and a lot of services needed to be added until we find a cure. Okay, we cannot do it alone though. We still need your help. So please keep on walking on behalf of those who cannot walk. I'm only sorry that we cannot do it together in person this year, but we're gonna walk virtually together this year. And we thank you for being here today. And we look forward to meeting you next year in Kentucky Park. Until then, keep on going and raise awareness. And thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Good luck walking. Beautiful weather.
Hi, I'm Steve Rapchak with Reactor Services Incorporated. On behalf of the RSI team and our parent company, High Tech Solutions, we proudly support the ALS Association. I'd like to thank the administrators, planners, organizers, the many volunteers, and walkers, of course, for supporting the ALS Association in this great event. ALS has recently touched two of my close friends in the past year. From this experience, I can tell you that the dedication, energy, and enthusiasm put forth by the participants in the Walk to Defeat ALS is tremendously appreciated by those impacted by the disease. Thank you all, and have a great walk.
And I talked about Charlie and Kathy, and I talked about cousin Carol. Now my sister Susie has some good friends. Her husband was just diagnosed, and my other coworker Monica, I believe, just found out that she has another person that she learned has been diagnosed. So it's something that I feel like Patrick got me into this, but we have to keep going to help all the other people that are going through it. We had an outpouring of love, and now it's our turn to give back.
My team, aptly named, was Queen Rana and her jesters, because that's all we were. We were there to make her laugh and to enjoy her jokes. I've had the same team name. That makes it easy for making t-shirts every year. It's the same color, but it was a chance to reconnect with people that Rana worked with. These were people that I kept in contact with, the ladies that she made cards with, friends, family, people come and go, but people were always there for the walk.
The ALS Association was amazing with loaner chairs, with we had like a loaner wheelchair, we had a loaner like lazy boy that helped sit my dad up, which was so amazing because it was something that our patient care coordinator, Peggy, reached out to us about, which was so amazing. And that was something that I've been forever grateful for her, because she told us about so many resources, where I feel now, being on the outside looking in, there's so many people that don't know about resources that are out there. So that's why I like try and push that at people, where I'm like, do you know what's there? Like, let me show you what's available, because there are so many amazing resources that are available to people. And I just don't want people to struggle, especially financially, with things when they don't have to, and they have an amazing association, amazing support system that is there to help them.
Welcome to my garage. Why are we in my garage? Well, because we've got some big news, and I don't feel like my house is the right place to tell you it. So I'm gonna hop in the car and I'm gonna drive to make this next announcement.
And I am here, you guys, for 2022. We are so excited to say that we are going to be back at Cantini. That's right. This is our last year of the mini walks, as next year we're all going to be here together. So save the date, June 4th, 2022. Yay!
Hello, walkers. My name is Gemma Ramos. I'm a care services coordinator. The areas that I cover are South Chicago, Southwest suburbs, and Northwest Indiana. In response to the needs of our ALS community during 2020 to 2021, we introduced 2 new support groups. The Familial ALS Positive Support Group for those who have tested positive for the genetic mutation, those who think they may be a carrier of ALS gene but have not been tested, and those who have symptoms of ALS and family members who worry for themselves. This group will provide compassion, acceptance, education, and give individuals the opportunity to learn and interact with each other. The second support group we created is the ALS and frontotemporal dementia, FTD, support group. FTD is a term used to describe a group of brain disorders which affect the frontal and temporal areas of the brain, areas generally responsible for personality, behavior, language, speech, and sometimes movement. If your loved one has received a diagnosis of ALS and FTD, this group will support, guide, and provide information and advice on managing the daily challenges of this unique combination. We also started an ALS teleseries in a virtual Zoom meeting platform that features special guests to provide education and research updates. To the walkers, I walk in solidarity with you for all the individuals with ALS that I took care of. I can still remember all their faces, those who have passed and those who are living with ALS. To the walkers, thank you. I appreciate you.
Being able to walk with my friends and family is like being surrounded by my support group. And it's such a wonderful experience. It's so rewarding once you're finished and you know that the money you've earned goes towards research and finding a cure. It really is worth every minute.
Yeah, it's the rewarding thing. It's to be with somebody you love and you care about, and to just to know that, you know, even if you don't raise any money, that you can make yourself feel better that you're doing something to raise awareness.
Happy Walk Day, Chicagoland. It's me, Kelly, your care service coordinator down in Central Illinois. And I just wanted to wish you guys a wonderful walk day, as well as to remind anyone who's participating today, either in the Chicagoland area or outside the Chicagoland area, that the fun doesn't stop after June 5th. We also have 3 more mini walks that'll be happening down in the Central Illinois area. On September 11th, we have our mini walk in the Peoria area. On September 18th, we have our mini walk in the Northern Illinois area. And on September 25th, we have our mini walk in the Champaign area. And if you're in the Chicagoland area, you can still register anytime during the year and get your supply box for a superhero Saturday of your choosing. So, I hope you guys have a great day. All the superheroes, thank you for coming out, and we look forward to seeing your pictures throughout the day. Have a great walk.
Sponsors are critical to the Walk to Defeat ALS, and we are so thankful to have the most amazing partners alongside us in the fight against ALS. On a national level, we have the New Motion Foundation, Mitsubishi Tanabe Pharma America, and the PerMobile Foundation. In regards to our local partners, we are pleased to have Exelon be our presenting sponsor again this year. We have Reactor Services, Inc., Holtec International, National Seating and Mobility, Accenture, Jenner & Block, New Motion Foundation, Nalco, Darcy Motors, the Paralyzed Veterans of America, I Have a Bean, and for the first time in years, we have an amazing media partner, 101.9 The Mix Chicago.
The lending closet that the ALS Association has was tremendously helpful. Obviously, our mom's disease spread really quickly, so often we would need some new equipment before we even could anticipate it, and we relied on the lending closet to help us get something in while we waited for our insurance to approve things. It takes a really long time, but it was nice to know that within a day they would have had our back and were able to provide us with whatever we needed, whether it was connection to the closet or just another resource of where we could get something.
I am now planning, and my walk's going to be a little different this year. I am actually going to Iceland in the middle of June with my sister and her boyfriend and his sister and her husband, who I have traveled to Tahiti and Costa Rica. We're going to travel and spend 10 days, or actually 12 days in Iceland, traveling around the country. And I'm bringing my team t-shirts with, and we are going to take pictures there, whether it's at the lip of the volcano that's active, or at the waterfalls that they are, or even at the Reykjavik museums. But that will be my walk, and I'm still getting my team together. So if anybody can meet me in Reykjavik, I'll be there on the 16th through the 29th, or actually the 28th. But please, I'll be there. Look me up.
The fellowship we find from our support group and the people that are around us are so welcoming and supportive, and they have so much information, and they can help us through the things that are going on, and give us tools to help us learn more and get through every day.
Hi, this is Peggy O'Connor with the Care Services team. I serve the north and northwest suburbs of Chicago and the Rockford area and everything in between. I also have the honor of supporting our amazing clinic teams at Rush and at North Shore. In fact, that's where I am today. I'm heading into clinic in a few minutes, but Kendra asked me for a mission moment, and I always struggle because I can never come up with one specific moment to describe our mission. On a weekly and sometimes daily basis, I speak with a family member or someone who has been just diagnosed with ALS, and they are completely unaware of where to turn for support, and I get to tell them about all that we offer as an organization. We have a support group network where you can connect with other patients and families going through the same thing. We have education programs throughout the year that can help you learn how to care for your loved one at home, learn about the latest in research and treatment options as you progress through this journey. I get to tell them about our equipment lending closet,
where we have equipment that is specialized to their condition and might not be covered by insurance. And I get to tell them that they can call me anytime. Our care services program is really a huge part of our mission, and what you are doing today, walking and raising funds and raising awareness, are exactly what helps us in that mission. We can't do what we do without what you are doing today. So I just want to take a few minutes to say thank you to each and every one of you for coming out and doing your mini walk, wherever it is, whatever it looks like. Thank you so much.
That's kind of the one thing that we grew up doing is, having, people over celebrating. And that's the biggest thing that we wanted it to be. We wanted it to be a celebration. We got a lot of great family and friends who raised a ton of money for us last year. They're doing it again this year. So our walks are always like, we want to give back to those people that donated to us, those people who have been there for us. So we kind of make it a big celebration. So we really enjoyed our experience with the walk last year. We're bringing back some of those same elements this year and, incorporated some new things into fundraising. So it's been a great experience to walk.
We're super excited for the walk. We're so grateful for everything that the ALS Chicago chapter has given us in order to prepare for the walk. I know that all of our walkers are pumped and they love the different treats that we get from the chapter to share with them. So we just want to thank them for their support and wish everyone a great walk day. The weather looks like it's going to be fantastic.
Hello, 2021 walkers. Thank you for joining us today. Whether you're taking a walk around your neighborhood, gathering with others, however you are celebrating the Chicago Walk to Defeat ALS, we are grateful you are here. We are grateful you are supporting our mission of serving the ALS community. Come take a walk with me, either today, tomorrow, next week, whenever you can. Funds can be raised, awareness can be spread. Together, we will make and we will do whatever it takes to make ALS a livable disease and to create a world without ALS.
Walkers, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We do have a few reminders before you head out tomorrow morning. Do not forget to, number one, have fun. Number two, send all of your photos and videos to Sam so we can see how you are participating in the mini walk to defeat ALS. Three, keep spreading that awareness. And as Julie mentioned, those funds can still be raised. So thank you so much for everything. And we can't wait to see how you mini walk today.